You didn't start this journey to play small.
Did you order a voiceover guy?
Yep.
You started it because you felt something when you picked up a camera.
High anxiety.
Freedom, creativity, possibility.
Possibility of what? A free bottle?
But somewhere between the bookings, the edits, the late nights, and the self-doubt, that fire got quieter.
Well, that bit's fair. I feel a bit personally attacked.
This is your reminder. On March 31st in Glasgow, wedding videographers from across the UK will come together for one reason: to find their people.
Glasgow!
That Wedding Videographer Summit is not another fluffy workshop. It's real talk, real strategies, real growth.
Real veterans.
If you know, you know.
Actionable insights from industry leaders like Hello Tomorrow, Ben Journey, the Linskys, and Becky Kinross. The tools to build a better business. The inspiration to remember why you started. Whether you're just beginning or you've been doing this for years, you belong in this room. This is more than a summit. It's a turning point.
He's a bit intense, is he not?
That Wedding Videographer Summit. Glasgow.
Glasgow.
Go.
Glasgow.
No, Glasgow.
Glastonbury.
Jesus Christ.
Glasgow.
He got it!
Nailed it. March 31st, 2026. Get your tickets now at twvp.co.uk/summit.
He forgot the www though.
Shut the fuck up, Danny.
Your next chapter starts here. 9 weeks to go.
Yasson.
Hello, Danny.
Oh.
We were doing these summer specials a little bit differently, I thought.
Oh, we are. Sorry. Let's do
But
that.
that's fine.
Good day, Jason.
Oh, good day to you, sir. It's a
day.
Monday.
It is a Monday.
What a glorious day to be alive. Did you enjoy your weekend?
I did. I enjoyed it a little bit too much.
I don't know anything about this. I just got a text you Sunday last night saying I'm
Because
dying.
you didn't hear from me at all over the weekend. That should have been your first telltale sign
It was bliss.
that something was wrong. Yeah, we went out for a few drinks on Saturday.
Mm.
And I got a bit too overzealous.
Yeah, enjoying that Prestwick ale.
Prestwick shots, the Prestwick gins, the Prestwick rums, the Prestwick shots.
Oh, why?
Just what happens when in Prestwick, you know.
Well, I'm glad to see you alive and kicking.
I woke up this morning and I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. So yeah. But how was your weekend?
Oh, such short-term memory. I think I was just editing like mad. I've got a few corporate jobs that I'm working on at the minute,
Okay.
so it wasn't even wedding related. I was just
Boring.
yeah, just very professional video. Trying. See, the thing is, royalty-free music, right? I'll just touch on this quickly, because obviously music bed is great, but you can't use music if there's a business that's over 50 employees. So it means you have to go towards using really terrible free royalty-free music. Unless you have the chapter sound pack from Multiply Sound, and then you can compose your own music.
Is that what you've been doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh right. Well,
Hey, so little plug there for Multiply Sound, the chapters film score pack. You should go over there and check it out because you can create your own music with it.
who are also sponsor of our summit?
They are
They are.
free sound packs
Free,
on the way.
some free sound packs as prizes if you come to the summit. There you
Absolutely
go.
brilliant. So that's got me out of a pickle.
There you go. Well, it is Monday, and what happens on Monday, Jason?
Oh, we talk all things summit.
Yeah, because we have got Summit to talk about, and
Summit.
we've got someone to talk about Summit. And today we have none other than Sarah from Joy Story, which is her photography business, and also from Weeva, her virtual assistant business as well. Sarah, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good, thank you.
Good.
How are you?
Yes.
Apart from hungover.
Yeah. I'm not like, you know that way, like I'm not hungover. I'm just like, my body hurts. I can't
You're tired.
do what I used to do 10 years ago, and I need to accept that, but I'll never learn. So.
I like that you tried though.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, I try to keep up with the kids, and no, just it's just yeah. I need to accept that I'm getting old and I can't hack it anymore. But for those of you, our listeners out there that maybe don't know who you are, could you maybe give a little bit of an intro about you, what you do, and your kind of many businesses that you have?
Absolutely. So I'm Sarah. I'm a Glasgow-based wedding photographer primarily, but I'm also quite well known in the industry for being the person with too many businesses. That is me. So I am Joy Story Photography. I run and co-own We Wild Weddings. I run We Fell in Love, which is a Scottish wedding blog. And I also run Weeva, which is wedding industry virtual assistants. So I help other wedding suppliers run their business admin behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You are.
It's too
that
much.
sounds
It's
busy.
too much, I know.
That sounds busy.
I thought I was bad, but yeah, that sounds especially when it comes to the style of work in which you're doing. Like when it comes to virtual assistants, that's a lot of admin.
Yeah, I am one of those weird people that loves admin. Like, give me a spreadsheet, I am happy. So, yeah. But the reason that I can juggle 4 businesses, well, A, I don't have kids or pets, so that helps as well.
That's a win.
But also it's because I have workflows and processes in place that help a lot of those businesses sort of run themselves so that I can spend time doing other things because I like new and shiny things. So I'm always got an idea or a domain that I'm buying. I have too many domains, too many ideas. So yeah, that's how I keep it all going.
I probably have about 10 domains that I forgot that I own.
I mean,
probably
we've
just-
bought.
Yeah, see, so many domains when you have an idea in the middle of the night, and you're like, I need to register that. For
Let's
someone
register it
else.
before
Someone-
someone's going to steal it.
At
Someone's
3
gonna
o'clock in
steal
the
it.
morning, I need to get up because someone is taking ilikebottles.com. It's someone's gonna take it. It's a genius idea.
This is how the domain industry is like a multi-billion operation. It's just all the ADHD people with their ideas.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah, like so that's like four businesses in total. Did you say
4 in total.
at
yes.
the moment, at present?
At the moment, well, We Wild Weddings is about to launch We City Weddings, which will be a little sister to We Wild Weddings as
Okay.
well. But technically, that's part of We Wild Weddings, so
Yeah.
4.5, let's say.
4.5.
And We Fell in Love. That's your blog that you've got, right?
Yes, yeah. So I used to be the virtual assistant for We Fell in Love when it was owned by its previous owners. And then she was thinking of just shutting it down, getting rid of it. And I was like, no, we can't do that. That's a shame. There were so many Scottish wedding blogs shutting down. So I offered to buy it off her. So me and my business partner, Kat, who I co-run We Wild Weddings with, we bought We Fell in Love about 2 years ago, and we like restarted it in December. I was going to say last year, but I guess that's 2 years ago now. December 2024. So we're trying to bring it back and have like a good community within the Scottish wedding industry and stuff.
Amazing.
Yeah, but you're one busy business owner, and
I like being busy.
Yeah.
I thrive on being busy. I
can
can't
tell.
do nothing. I'm not a person that can relax.
I can tell.
But again, as you say, when it comes to workflows and processes, there are 2 key words that a lot of us run away from. We're scared or just confused.
Yeah, because I think it's like, I don't know, I think when people think workflows, I know my automatic reaction or thought process is like automated workflows. And then having been slightly burned when I tried to set up automated workflows when I first got my first CRM, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to do that again because that just caused me an absolute headache. Because then I had like, I can't remember what I'd done, but I'd basically, it just started sending out all these emails that were like half-baked, weren't ready, or like had nothing to do. So I had just
Yes,
people...
that's less than ideal.
it was terrible. But then I had these clients going, can I ask what this email is about? Sorry. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, that email's not for you. And then I had another one email me and I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? Turn it off, pull the plug, stop it.
There are so many people that have bought CRMs that never ever get around to setting them up. I think they make half their money on people that have just never set them up but have been paying for it for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, because obviously you can use a CRM without a workflow, but you're really losing the main advantage of having a CRM.
Yeah, some people do that. They use the CRM just for the contact form, and then they do everything manually after that. And I'm like, that's just such a waste of money.
Yeah, because that's your the allure of it is that it will get you back time. You know, like it's a time. It's meant to be a time saver, not just
Definitely.
like.
I I used to be a spreadsheet girly. I mean, I still am a spreadsheet girly, but I used to run my whole business just on a spreadsheet, and then I would put dates in, when certain things had been done, and I could see what was next to do. And a spreadsheet and an email address can work for people, but as soon as you get busy, that goes out the window. You forget to check it, you're running behind, you're getting stressed out. And it was actually working as a VA for someone else and using their CRM that I was like, oh, I need this. This needs to be in my life. And now I have that CRM and I'm now running 4 brands on it. So it's perfect for me and it helps me stay so organised. And then I love setting up CRMs for other people because I know how much time they're going to get back in their lives. And they always message me at the end and go, I can't believe I haven't done this before. Like, this is amazing. But it can be good, obviously, to set it up with a wee pal to double check that, you're not sending out half-baked emails to all your clients.
See, we hadn't met at that point, Sarah. So if I had been, I'd have been calling on the CRM Messiah to come and help me out.
See, the idea of doing like all of your work on an Excel sheet, I just know that I would paste over an important.
Exactly, yes. So easy to do that.
Because I do the same on Premiere Pro. I'll paste over a certain bit of the film, and then when I watch it back, I'm like, why is this all wrong? Oh, like autosave.
Why is there a really long black frame in this? If you want to give your couples a viewing experience that matches the quality of your films, then VidFlow is the way to go.
Just upload your work, let the couples watch it on their TV, they can view a gallery on their phone, and wrap it up with all your branding so they get the ultimate viewing experience.
Think of it like Netflix, but for wedding films.
Listeners of That Wedding Videographer podcast get 10% off when they use the code TWVP. Hit the link in the show notes to get started.
Level up your wedding film delivery experience today.
If your editing backlog is stressing you out, Bride and Groom Video are here to help.
You get a dedicated account manager that matches an editor to your unique style, so your films can get delivered without the overwhelm.
Listeners of That Wedding Videographer podcast get £75 off for their first order by using the code TWVP75.
And for UK videographers only, brideandgroom.video have launched a special package price for feature and highlight films just for you.
Plus, you'll also get an extra discount in ceremony and speeches.
This makes it much more cost effective to use brideandgroom.video as your editing studio.
Send your footage, send your brief, and they'll sort the rest.
Hasta la vista, backlog. Obviously, you are one of our industry pros that is going to be attending the summit and helping people out when it comes to kind of like CRMs and workflows and stuff like that. Which I, when Jason and I were talking about, I guess things that people maybe like either want to know more of or maybe don't know much of at the moment or haven't really looked into it before, but really can make such a difference, like high impact things that they can implement in their business. And workflows and like proper CRM utilization was definitely high up in the list. We're like, right, we know someone that knows their shit on this. let us put out the bat signal. So thank you very much for coming. Firstly, we're super excited to have you as part of the team. So first of all, for the people that have no clue what a CRM is, in layman's terms, what is a CRM?
So CRM stands for Client Relationship Manager, and it's basically about it making it easier for you to have a relationship with your client without your head getting overloaded or having a bunch of like to-do lists or sticky notes or notes apps or voice notes to yourself and stuff. It's just having everything in one place, making it easy for you to do the part of your job that you actually like, which is probably the creative part and not the admin part.
Yeah, because it gets like, I remember when I finally got a CRM for the first time and I felt like a mental load had been lifted off of me, that I was like, okay,
Definitely.
I actually now feel like I could do more weddings than I thought was my limit before, because I had this mental baggage of trying. I mean, I mean, we've talked about it before in like earlier pods, but like I was sending out like Word documents, getting them to like type their name into it, send it back to me, and I mean, it's terrible.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
I used to mail.
So bad.
I used to mail contracts to people. Like
So many people used to mail stuff, with like a like a RSVP letter inside that they could send it back.
Did you not say you delivered one as well? Did you hand deliver one? Was that you or was that somebody else?
I did hand deliver a contract. Yeah, they were around the corner, so I just went.
That was you. Yeah.
But I just
there you go. Delivery. Sign here, please.
I remember when I first joined, I started using a CRM. It was for the first time I could actually see the business from an outside point of view. I could see the scale of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can see like a bird's eye view of your business, just like at a glance, which is really helpful.
I could see all my bookings. I could see the income. It just felt like, okay, this is, as someone, I guess you call yourself a CEO of a business, this is the first time that you've actually got the opportunity to do something like that. You can observe your business in a much clearer way.
Yeah.
And it was just having everything in one place was just a game changer. So
Yeah.
people who still don't use it, I've
Well, exactly, and a big plug to our sponsor, Wedola. If you haven't looked at Wedola already, head on over to Wedola and use the code TWVP at checkout for 3 months free.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of months.
Nice.
So Sarah, you've had a bit of a, obviously Wedola's quite new onto the market, and I think you have had a little bit of a play about with it already, and we'll be kind of like in doing more on that in the run up to the summit, so that again you'll be able to show people essentially how to set up workflows in Wedola and how it all works, kind of thing. But I guess let's maybe let's start the conversation there when it comes to like workflows. Like, so first of all, what's some of the kind of an overview of like some of the most important workflows that you could set up when it comes to kind of like your wedding photography or film, business?
So some people might even be like confused by what workflow means. So workflow is just something that happens every single time. It's just a process that happens every single time. So anytime someone inquires with you, these steps will happen every single time. This email will get sent out. You'll get this reminder to do this. Or if you've got a booked client, it'll be the same. It'll just remind you like what to do before the event, what to do on the event, what to do after the event. So it's just a checklist basically to go through that will keep you on track, so you don't have to keep it up here, or you don't have to use your inbox as sort of your client management system, because that can get overwhelming super fast. I have had clients and I have gone into their inbox and they have 42,000 unread emails, and that makes me cry.
I don't have quite 42,000 at it. All right.
How many thousand are we at though, Jason?
31.
Oh my god.
That honestly gives me anxiety. I feel ill.
How can anyone open their phone when they see that on the app? Like when they see that number on the, I would just never even go near it. I would just delete the app from my phone.
Just so excited for the 6-figure. One day, let's see it grow. That was an iconic day when it hit 10,000. It's not, the thing is, see if I just got rid of my personal email on Gmail, that would just go right down, because it's just my personal email getting spammed, and I'm just not even looking at it. I don't have 32,000 inquiries.
Okay, that's not in your business inbox.
It's all my Gmails, and I've got like you, I've got like 5 or 6 like domains and emails coming in. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy being this popular,
Yeah, honestly, it's like psychotic behavior.
Yeah, I am bad at deleting emails. I am just
no shit, Sherlock.
I just don't even delete them. I just don't look at them, and I just go and see what's important. It's terrible. Save me, Sarah. Save me.
So yeah, workflows help you, like, so you're not relying on your memory and you're not relying on manually doing anything. There's so many people don't even like follow up with inquiries because they don't even know where that inquiry is. It's gone. It's in the ether somewhere. They don't even know. And the good thing about a CRM as well is you can tell if people have opened your email. You can see when they opened it, if they clicked on any links, so you know for sure that they are just ghosting you. So that's quite nice.
Yeah, Wedola's actually quite good because it gives you like a notification to the app, and it just pings you to say that they've opened the email or they've opened the proposal. It's really good. I like it. Yeah.
It's good. Like, you're basically as informed as you possibly can be, but so are your clients, which is quite nice because they get like client portals and things, so they can go to these places and like look at their invoice, look at their contract. So you're not getting any emails, people saying, when is the balance due again, and how much is it? Like, you're you're cutting down on so many emails landing in your inbox because they have access to the answers that they need.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing about it. Like, you are spending time emailing back and forth a different reply when actually all of that work can be done for you.
And don't get me wrong, you'll still get the occasional one that
Well,
will
they'll
be like,
sneak through. So you can
of course.
but then you can
people
educate
don't
them.
read anything.
No.
Yeah. But then you can obviously educate them on what the client portal is and where you can access all that information.
I'll still ask you for the invoice when it's due.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, of course.
Yesterday, actually.
You're late.
I would say a good point is for people just starting out on CRMs or workflows is not to try and go too hard, too fast. You don't want to make them overcomplicated and then you're just never going to keep up with them, because some people they think about it too much and they try and put 100 steps into one workflow. That you don't need that, and it's going to overwhelm the system quite fast if you don't keep on top of it. Maybe you're a person that loves ticking off stuff, which my workflow is very like not complicated, but it's intense. But I like having everything there to tick things off. But some people are just like, whoa, this is too much, too fast. Even though they did it to themselves, they've put too much into it. Where actually Wedola does keep it quite simple. It keeps the important things that you need in the CRM, but it's not overwhelming you with a bunch of tasks and to-do lists and stuff, unless you want it to,
Yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, I think that was definitely one of the mistakes that I made when I got the first CRM that I started using, because I added in stuff. Looking at it in hindsight, when I went back and I basically deleted the workflows because I had enough, and I looked at it and I was like, why? There was no need for me to put that in there. Like, that pretty much is the same as that. That could be lumped in together. And also, I don't need to know to remind myself to do that, because I'm going to do that anyway. Like, it's just pointless.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that's what it is. Like, me personally, I like having it set up with a little box that says cull, edit, deliver. But some people are like, well, I know I have to do those things, so
Yeah.
I don't really need to be told I need to do those things. But I just like ticking things off as done. So.
Yeah, I think it's good because, you know, as you take things off, you know, you get a certain percentage of how, you know, complete the job is. I think that's kind of a good incentive for me, to see the kind of percent of the way through.
It's like a progress bar, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's different strokes for different folks, isn't
Oh,
it?
absolutely.
But that's the good thing about these, is that you can set them up that caters to your own wants, needs, personality type, and stuff like that as well. Like for me now, my workflow is there's barely anything in it, but it's like the important stuff that's on there, and that's just how I've got it set up. But I'm hoping that come the summit, and I'm hoping that I get a chance to actually hang about your section, so that I can maybe add to that, and maybe add some kind of new workflows in there that will be of benefit to me. What would you say is like maybe some of the things that you've seen over your time of maybe doing Weeva and the virtual assistant kind of side of things? What's the kind of main kind of like pitfalls that you see, aside from maybe overcomplicating it, that people have when it comes to like workflows and stuff?
Just not knowing where to start as well, which is why it's good to have a little buddy that helps. Because when people come to me that they want help setting up a CRM, I have homework that I send them, and I say, okay, imagine your client journey from the very, very start to the very, very end, and I want you to write down every single touch point between you and the client that needs to happen, or between you and yourself as well. If, like me, you want call, edit, etc. things, and you can make a big list and see exactly where you need to implement all these structures, or maybe where you don't need to implement structures as well, because you know that you need to do those things. So that's a good exercise that people can do, just to write all of that down. And see where they can use tools to improve upon these things, because there's loads of different tools that you can use to improve. It doesn't have to be a CRM. Even like Gmail has tools that people don't know exist that
Like
they
the
can
delete
use
button.
to help them.
Like the open
Like
email
the
button.
like the archive button, I would say, Jason. More like the unsubscribe button, Jason.
Wait, is there a button for unsubscribing?
Aye, on at the bottom of every
At
email
the bottom
you
of
get.
every email, but is there a button in Gmail?
No, just
I was about to say that'd be a genius thing.
I think sometimes there is.
Unsubscribe all.
Sometimes when I open something spam, it will come up at the top. Do you want to unsubscribe?
Do you know,
from this?
no, it's off topic, but I've done that, and it just keeps me subscribed. It just sends me a different chain
That's
of the
because they
net.
know that you're not going to fucking look at it, because
Yeah.
they're like, whatever.
I know.
Like, he's not going to remember.
Yeah, but I think that's really good, because I remember at my former job, they hired this guy to come in, and he was a process engineer, and I had no idea what a process engineer was, but it's someone that analyzes every step of the job that you do and sees ways that maybe you could cut down that by looking at your whole process, which is what you do when you get someone on board. There is always ways that you can go, well, actually you can save time by allowing something like a CRM to do that, or just look at your process as well, because it's not often that we analyze every single thing we do. We just have it on autopilot in our heads of what we need to do.
Yeah.
So this is a great step for analyzing how efficient you are with your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's loads of tools to save you time doing loads of things, like things to plan your social media and stuff as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah. For like, so I've never used one of them. Oh, I tried to, and then I was like, oh, I don't know. I was a bit nervy about doing it again, just because I don't know. I'm a little bit more precious with like my Instagram and stuff. But that's also like another good shout because like I think we all know how time intensive doing a post on Instagram is. To get all the tags right,
Yeah.
you got all the collaborator stuff right, and then thumbnail and back, and there's always something that goes wrong. So, and honestly, it can take, I don't know about you, but it takes like about 20-30 minutes to do a post sometimes.
On a good day. On a good day, it takes that. And it's like, I always say to my wife, like, it's always around about dinner time that I'm posting as well. And like, that's when I've got the edit finished. And I'm, all right, just 5 minutes, I'll post this on Instagram. And dinner's been sitting on the table for like 20 minutes. I'm like,
20
how
minutes
do I
later.
spell Joy Story? What's their Instagram page? Oh, it's, yeah, nightmare.
Yeah, it's a bit, but yeah, so tools like that are also a massive time saver. But again, that's why we love, I guess everybody here loves CRMs, is that ability to get the time back and take away the time that's spent doing those kind of mundane but important tasks.
Yeah.
I guess one of my concerns when it comes to like the automation and stuff like that is just still being able to have like that kind of like personal touch to it, because like sometimes I think that certainly when I've looked at other workflows that some people have got, I feel like it's maybe just like a little bit more like robotic. How do you still factor in like for these like automated workflows still having that kind of like that personal touch? Because yes, also you can go in and you can quickly edit the email before the automated workflow goes out or whatever. But then again, that's adding in some time. So is there any like tips or tricks that you have to try and make it feel less robotic and more personal without actually having to go into each individual email every time?
So I would say this is probably the point where you actually do want to spend some time on it, especially when the inquiry comes through. Actually read what they've written and feed it back to them.
Yeah.
So like if they're talking about what they're excited about, where the wedding's at, what time of the year it is, don't just send an automatic template back that says, yes, I'm free, would love to chat, because that's boring and they're going to get that from 10 different other people that they've inquired with. That's the one point that I would actually put time into that part, because that is what could secure the email back that says they would like to chat more. So yeah, definitely would add the human touch there. A lot of people might do, there seems to be AI shoehorned into every piece of tech going, and it'll say like, do you want me to AI your reply? And it can be a good starting point, but I definitely wouldn't leave it as that, because the AI written text, it does sound good, but it's bland. It all kind of sounds the same. If 10 other people click that button that says AI reply, it's all just going to sound exactly the same. So I would definitely make it stand out that you have read what they have told you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I couldn't agree more when it comes to like the inquiry. You want to, because we've spent a bit of time maybe like on just trying to mentor some kind of like different people just on like how to reply properly to like emails, and we've seen ones where it's just been like, they get the inquiry in, they've maybe mentioned that they've been excited for this and that, and then it's like, yes, I'm free, do you want to call? And it's like there's no personality there. You need to remember that they're severely vetting you at the moment. And the only way that they can get a feel for you right now before getting on a call is through email. So you need to, I mean, I feel like you have to, you don't have to, but like I do, like I'll put an extra bit of pizzazz on there to try and kind of like win them over, so I put like emojis and
I
stuff
find
like that
keeping
and
it like
stuff.
really colloquial can help as well. Like one of the questions I ask on my inquiry form is, what TV show are you watching right now? And if they reply back with something that I'm watching, I will open the email with that, like, oh my god, can you imagine what happened on that episode, blah blah blah.
Traitors.
Anyway, weddings,
Yeah.
It usually is traitors. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Could you believe Fiona?
Yeah. I'm waiting for the season to be done. I'll watch one. I can't be doing with waiting a week.
Who
for the
does
next
that?
one.
Who waits till the
I
end?
can't be
Oh
doing
my
with waiting
goodness.
till. I don't like cliffhangers. I want
Yeah, but
answers.
that makes it better, because then you're like, oh man, I really want to find out
Disagree.
No.
I am from the Netflix generation. I want it all now.
No, you're not. You're older than me. For the Netflix generation.
We are the Netflix generation. You're just a sucker.
No.
Waiting like everyone
Yeah,
else.
I'm for the blockbuster
Not,
generation.
not to bring it back to the topic at hand, lads, but
Thanks.
just another note on like communication and emails. I would not write essays either. Don't write too much stuff. People don't read anything. You want it to be short and snappy and maybe a couple of bullet points as well.
Yeah.
Like mix up the formatting of what you're sending them as well. Don't just send them a wall of text. That can be what CRMs are good for as well, because they're more stylized emails. It's not just a Gmail reply. Like the ones I send come with a header, that has my branding and stuff, and they're pretty, they look nice, and they look a bit different. I think they stand out in the inbox as well.
Yeah, when someone has spent the time to fill in a form and actually give it some personality and personalize towards you, we're not selling like t-shirts online here where it's a transactional process where you push a button, t-shirts delivered, and that's it. You don't just push a button to
Have a
reply
good
to an
life.
inquiry. It's not the simple case of pushing a button and answering the inquiry and getting the payment. That's not how it should work. It is a transactional a transactional between the two of you to get.
It's a highly personal service that they're looking for, so that should, in my opinion, come with
It's an interview.
a highly personal touch points throughout the
But
whole
on
process.
the other hand, there are some emails that I think work well in our favour to be robotic, which is the ones asking for money.
Yes.
Which is quite good that your CRM does it, and it just sounds like a robot reminding them that they've not paid, which is exactly what it is. But it's good because some creative business owners really overthink the money part, and like they don't like asking people for money, or don't like reminding people for money, and I'm like, girl, you gotta get paid, so it's just like automatically reminding them your invoice is overdue, send it every day, I don't care.
That's the one automatic email that I have not edited from the standard.
When it says that this is an automated email,
It doesn't say that. It just says, "Hey, you're due money on this day. Click here to pay." It's got no
Just says,
personality
"Hi,
to it, and
where's
I
the
do
cash?"
feel a little awkward reading it. And they go, "Oh, sorry, I haven't done this," and I'm like, "Yeah, but they always pay. They always pay." So,
I just have one that's an automated email,
oh really? Yeah, don't do that.
just because it is a bit.
But then if you do that, they go like, he's not even caring about that.
Yeah, but then I send the automated email again. I'm like, oh, sorry, I just keeps on sending until it registers that you paid.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, well.
show me the money.
But yeah,
Reminders set to every 30 minutes.
Can you imagine? Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Sounds like my inbox. I've not paid for a lot of stuff.
Is that all it's filled with?
Just
Overdue
every half an
invoice.
hour.
Overdue invoice. What was I going to say there? I think for the initial inquiries, absolutely, and at other points, but there is going to be because I don't know how many emails that you will send out over the course of the journey, but there's a few little kind of different touch points that I have set up. That's from the day after the wedding or whatever, I'll send them an email and just say, thanks so much for having me kind of thing. I don't have that set up as an automatic one, but it's pre-populated so that I can add in some little bits of personality and or things that happened on the day.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So that I can be how amazing was that sunset, golden hour or whatever, or something that happened on the day, so that they know that it's not just a templated email that goes out. So I would say we always want to try and just finesse them a little bit and don't just go with the bog standard ones.
Yeah, that's the good thing about it.
Yeah, you want to put your own voice on it for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's the good thing about these workflows is not that workflows I think people think are just automatic, but all they are is a checklist of working through something. So you can have pre-populated emails that have a template that you can customize. Like that is a perfect example. Like the day after, you can talk about what happened at the wedding. I have one after the call that's sent that I have after the initial call. It's pre-populated with what they need to do, but then there's a bit where I can talk about what we spoke about in the call. So yeah, have it like that. These are solid bits of personalization that are super important for the booking process.
So automated workflows. how many of them do you have? Or would
Me
recommend?
personally,
Yeah. Or like or would you how many would you recommend to because there's certain things in there that I'm like right, okay, definite needs to be like an automated email. So the 8 weeks before the wedding, which is when I normally will try and have a call with them, it's automated. It's a email out
Yeah.
and it says, "Hey, how you doing? Very excited. Let's catch up. Also, pay me money, please." But outside of that, I've not got terribly. I'm trying to think of what other kind of like automated ones that I have. I'm not
yeah,
sure
I don't
I
think
have
I've
many
got
more.
loads actually. I send them one a month after they've booked to send them like a welcome guide sort of thing.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Actually, 2 months before the wedding, they get an automated email that links them to a gallery of just random images of mine and just says to them, like, go in and favourite images that you're drawn to, and then I know what parts of the day that you're more focused on.
Love
That's
that.
mainly a task for them rather than it is anything for me. Just kind of, sometimes couples want to feel like they're doing something, so I feel like that's a good little, here you go, here's something to do. And then I say to them at that point, I'm going to be in touch 6 weeks to go to send you the questionnaire. So then the 6 weeks one comes out automatically as well. Yeah. So I think that's maybe it, those 3 before the wedding.
Yeah. So the other workflows are maybe then just kind of like prompts for you to go and take action of some sort. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
because this year we mentioned it in our New Year's podcast about looking forward into the year. I want to introduce like kind of a course education type thing of how to have your the best day. Some people book with 6 months to go. Some people book with a year to go. Some people book with 2 years to go. So I'm thinking of putting them on different workflows where they have different durations of how long before their wedding to me, and like on month 1 they get like a link to some examples of speeches and how they constructed their speeches, and then maybe like send them a coffee card on when they got 3 months to go, like, oh, coffee wedding plans getting stressful, here's a wee coffee card or something. So those are kind of automated ones, that good examples of automated ones I would include.
Yeah, I did set up someone and they send an email every single month with something different on it, like that, like guide to speeches, guide to posing, guide to timelines. So every month they did.
Yeah, because those are the automated ones are ones where you don't need necessarily information from them unless it's money.
No, it's just, I mean, and they kind of look like the couple know that they're generic, but they're still helpful to the couple, and they were made with a couple in mind, not that couple, but, all couples, so it's just helpful information.
I guess, because I know is it Andrew D. Scott? I think he sends like an email out like, oh, it's a year to the wedding.
Yes.
Oh, it's 6 months to the wedding. Oh, it's 1 month to the wedding.
Yeah.
But I think he does them all manually.
What? Really?
I'm pretty sure he does.
I'm not surprised, actually.
Well, he needs a CRM.
Yeah. Yeah. Which I might do something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I do really rate sending you're getting married tomorrow or you're getting married in a week, just in case they have gave you the wrong date. Yeah. So highly rate sending out at least one of those a month before, a week before, a day before, whatever, because just in case they're like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that is a solid shout, by the way.
It is.
It hasn't happened in a few years, but it has happened.
Yeah, I've heard it.
See, these things do happen, and usually it's the couple's fault. Like they've put the wrong wrong date on the inquiry, and it's in every single subject email, and they've missed it.
It's always the couple's fault.
It's always the couple's fault.
It's never our fault.
It's never our fault.
No.
I had a couple put in the whole wrong month. Like, it's because they weren't American. That was the problem. They switched the dates around.
Well, see, it can help with things like that as well.
Because
what is with that, by the way?
I know.
Wait, why?
Just like
especially when it's like 4/7. You're like, is it the 4th of the 7th?
I think it's because they wanted like the maximum number the furthest to the left can be is 12. The maximum number the middle can be is 31, and the maximum number is a year. So I think that's why they did it like that.
Right.
But
that still doesn't help.
It's
that
stupid.
Explanation's still
So
not great.
stupid.
Do you have any? And obviously, like you'll be going into this in more depth at the summit. But do you have any kind of like top tips or nuggets maybe that you could maybe give our listeners at the moment to give a bit of a flavour of the kind of stuff that you'll be chatting to them about?
Yes, definitely. So even if people don't have a CRM, assuming most people use Gmail, some people don't because they're crazy, but assuming most people use Gmail, some people don't know that you can actually have templates in Gmail because it's turned off by default. I don't know why it's turned off by default, but you can go into your settings and turn that on and save templates in Gmail so that anytime you are sending an email that you send all the time, you just go down to the bottom and hit the templates button and boosh, pulls it right in for you. And so many people don't know that exists.
Yeah, I'm one of them. So I'm just sitting here. To be fair,
You don't
like,
need it. You've got Wedola. You don't need it.
I hear you, right?
It's okay. And then maybe like when it comes to like maybe like workflows and things like that, any little nuggets outside of maybe Gmail and maybe more CRM based.
CRM based, even if you're just getting started with a CRM, the first thing I would set up is a lead workflow. So make sure your contact form is integrated in your website. I know people that use CRMs and they don't use the contact form. They manually input each inquiry into their CRM, which blows my mind.
Madness.
I'm like, why don't you just embed the contact form and then they'll automatically come in and they're just like, yeah, I've just never got around to it. I'm like, that's the whole point of it. So yes, please do start there. Use the contact form that comes with your CRM.
I think everyone that comes up to your stand at the summit is going to get a free shirt that says, just never got around to it.
Okay, you know, I mean, it can be one of those things though that it's like it's quite daunting, because I think like because my background obviously was like in the corporate, corporate world, and I had just been used to using CRMs all the time, so like I knew how important it was. So I did do it quite early on. I didn't do it completely straight away, but once I started to once I was kind of like probably past about kind of like 8 or 10 bookings, I was like, okay, this is just going to get out of control fast. I need something that's going to help me with it. And like I said, it changed things overnight for me. And it's one of those things that like I couldn't live without. Like my business wouldn't be able to function without it. And I do know people like when we spoke to, I mean, Adam Wing is now using Wedola, but previously he wasn't. And I'm like, how?
Mm-hmm.
Like, because you're a busy man.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah.
And Russell before he made Wedola wasn't even using it. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
Like,
it's nuts.
how do you keep on top of everything?
Everyone just has their processes, but again, I think the statement I made earlier about accidentally deleting something, it's very hard to do that on a CRM. There's such a trail of evidence that something exists from that. Because before that, the only thing I was using was Apple Calendar. Like, that's how I managed through COVID. The 65 bookings I had in the COVID year, I managed that. I'd cancelled them, and if I accidentally deleted the wrong one, it was chaos, absolute chaos.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank God I've got some sort of organization. I've made a start.
Yeah.
I think
An
actually
inbox
maybe
is
I'll
not
get
a
somebody else to
CRM.
present with me at the summit. You can just tag along with Sarah for the full day. Just
So I say I'm off that
you
day.
can-
I'm
just so you can
reading
sort your
emails.
life out. Looking to upgrade your cameras? Well, let's introduce you to the new Lumix flagships, the S1R2.
And the S1 II. Some of the features we love about these cameras are
On the S1R2, being able to crop in past the APS-C in pixel mode, giving you 3 focal lengths from 1 prime.
and the S1 II is also feisty, giving you 5.1K open gate at 50 frames a second.
Both of these cameras have 100 frames a second with a 1.1 crop.
Plus, both these cameras come with industry-leading IBIS, which Lumix is known for.
Lumix also has a loan scheme which allows you to borrow these cameras for 48 hours so you can try them out and make sure that they're the camera for you.
Not only will they deliver them for free, but they'll also pick them up for free as well.
Use the code TWVP at the Lumix store for 10% off.
Check the link in the show notes below.
Are you tired of CRM just not getting the basic things right?
Things like being able to customize your brand fully,
Or constantly sending your emails to their spam folder?
or the juicy stuff getting analytics into performance.
That's why we have made the switch to Wedola.
The CRM built by wedding pros for wedding pros.
It's honestly the prettiest CRM we've ever seen.
To help you make the switch, we're offering 3 months free on Wedola by entering the code TWVP.
Wedola, the community-built CRM for wedding professionals. Are there any trends that you feel are kind of like starting to happen, and I guess maybe AI's in here, that's maybe going to like affect the workflow side of things when it comes to kind of like CRMs?
Yeah, definitely AI for sure, which, is fine to use it as a starting point, but don't just hit the button and think, oh, that's it. It's done.
Yeah.
Like, I would not not do that. But it is definitely good. If it's staring at a blank page, it's hard. If you get AI to start it for you, it'll, get things going and you can put your personality into it from there. But definitely put your personality in it, because they always say people buy from people, and I don't think that is going away anytime soon. If anything, I think it's more relevant because people are oversaturated with AI slop. So
And for goodness sake,
keep
please
it-
delete the M dashes because it's just so obvious.
But
oh my god,
sometimes
please delete the M dashes. It's so obvious.
So obvious.
But sometimes, like, because I would use a dash, not all the time, but I would do it seldomly.
Not
And
an
I've
M
got-
dash.
I've
I don't
got-
even know where that is on a keyboard.
yeah, I don't know what I'd
It's
never
like
heard.
top right in it, but like even because do you use Grammarly?
Me? No, I don't know.
You can just spell. Okay. So I found Grammarly like years ago, and it was great because it would just like it tidies up like just nonsensical sentences. You know how like sometimes you maybe use like overused words, and you could have just cut that down to one word. So it will just do that for you, and it cuts out. But sometimes it would use a dash sometimes. But now I'm like, oh, you remove the dash.
A little dash is fine though. A little dash is fine. It's an M dash. It's like, well, where did they come from?
Yeah,
I'd never seen them before.
I don't know why it likes it, and even though I tell
it not to.
no, but it doesn't listen.
Doesn't listen.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't listen.
I say it
No.
because we called ours Godfrey, our chat GBT, just to make him more human-like. I'd be like, Godfrey, please stop using the dashes.
Got
Okay.
you. I got you.
I got you, Danny.
I got you this time. M dash. There will be no more M dashes. M dash.
Sorry about that.
Oh, got me again.
But I
And
think
the other thing that I think is kind of new is other wedding suppliers using CRMs, which Wedola is set up for. You can put in that you're a florist or a content creator or a wedding planner and stuff. Because I actually set up one of my florist friends on a CRM, and she didn't even know what this wizardry was, had never heard of it, and there's nothing really like for florists for CRMs. So it is good that Wedola has that in mind already, that it's not just photographers and videographers that need to use these sort of platforms. It is all wedding suppliers can benefit from these platforms, which I think is really good that they've already thought about that.
Yeah. If someone was to sign up for Wedola, how long do you think it would take them to get things up and running if they weren't to hire someone like yourself?
So I always say to people, it can vary. It can take 10 hours, it can take 20 hours, it can take 5 hours. It depends how integrated you want your workflow to be, and it also depends if you're going to input your client data or if I'm going to input your client data. Like I just set up someone's CRM and it took, I think it was 4 hours, because they're doing the input of their own client data. So 4 hours was all it took. I did someone else's, it took 10 hours because I had to put in their client data, and then someone else's took 20 hours because that was the person that had one email a month going out. She had crazy like complicated workflows for like different scenarios and different things, and then all the client data had to be entered as well. So
yeah,
20 hours is not usual. It's normally between up to 10, normally something like that.
So if we think about things in our business that overwhelm us, like maybe starting an edit, which we would always account for something like 20 to 25 hours to do that, and you're thinking the same thing about a CRM, that it's overwhelming, that you don't want to do it, but you can understand the absolute benefit of it. There are services there that can get you that tool, and it's exactly the same as this. So it's definitely something to consider. If you are looking to join Wedola, but you're looking at it going, I don't not understand. I've just been using Google and Notes for years. Like, this is something that can help you, and Sarah will be at the summit to help make things a little bit easier to understand, and really hope that people who don't have the benefit of this just now have the benefit of it post-summit. That is the aim.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Giving you some
Definitely.
ideas about kind of like the types of workflows and stuff like that you could implement into Wedola, and you'll obviously be showing people like exclusively how to set up things in Wedola. But obviously, if you do have another CRM at the moment, a lot of these things will be cross-transferable anyway, so that you can still use it. It's just that
Definitely.
you'll be shown how to do it in Wedola.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yes, can't wait.
Yes, I am buzzing. Very, very excited.
It's just another Station Pro that I really want to sit and listen to, and I'm just fearful that we're going to be too busy. We need to get our processes and workflows in order
Nah, it doesn't
during the
matter.
breaks.
Doesn't matter. I was seeing this. Who were we speaking to?
Daniel. Is it?
No, was it Dan? Was it Dan? And I was saying like, because when you're presenting, obviously like at the summit and you're hosting, you're like the mood or the how you maybe like you go into that hyper focus way that, you know, like videographers during like the speeches and ceremony are like pure lasered in, dialed in, and they're like not like they're not there to like have a good time. We're like literally just like lasered in on the task at hand. It's kind of like what it's like when you're hosting, because you're making sure that everybody else is having a good time. So, but
Yeah.
hopefully, I mean, I'll try and encourage you.
I'll send you the slides, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, thank you. Because
You need some.
I don't remember anything from last year in terms of the talks and stuff because I was just so busy on the day. So yeah, we get the least benefit of this, but that'd be so useful to go to. So if you don't have a ticket to the summit yet, what is the website, Danny?
www.twvp.co.uk.
Sarah, how ridiculous is it that Hugh uses the World Wide Web still?
It's very ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Yes. Why would you do that?
Listen, people still need to know.
But at least you went with the initials only and not the full name. That would have been more ridiculous.
HTTP:// Do you ever remember that?
Bash.
It was Zay Lowe, I think, on Radio 1, or no, who's the Ibiza DJ for years? Pete Tong.
Yeah.
Pete Tong, that's who it
Go on,
was.
Pete
And
Tong.
there's this really old thing from the 90s when the internet sort of was becoming mainstream, and he was getting people to go to a blog of his on Radio 1, and it's like, just search Pete Tong radio link, and he just goes, it's like dash sections dash people /radio / news blogs / radio. And it's like, it's ridiculous. And he actually reads it all out on radio. It's so stupid.
So anyway, head on over to www.twvp.co.uk /summit to buy your ticket today.
Yeah. I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, get on in there. 31st of March. People like Sarah will be there during the station breaks that happen in between the talks. So you can ask anything you want. There will be no judgment. No judgment, Sarah?
No judgment at all.
Unless you have 30,000 emails in your inbox, and then you will be deservedly judged.
Then there will be slight judgment. Yes.
If someone can top my email account, I'm sure I'm not the worst in the country. There's worse.
I think you're up there, man.
might be.
30,000.
I need my own server. In the Google
Probably do. I'm surprised they're not charging you more money.
They probably are. I haven't read the email.
Oh dear. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for hanging with us today. It's been awesome getting to chat to you. And like I said,
My
we're
pleasure.
very excited to have you as part of the team. And I'm sure that people are going to walk away with loads of ideas about the kind of like workflows that they can try and implement into their business to not only save them time, but ultimately improve their clients' experience, which is what it's all about.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Do you want to tell everyone where we could get in touch with you if we just can't wait until the summit?
Oh my god, how much time have you got? I'll just do Weeva. You can go to weeva.uk. That's not .co.uk, just .uk.
Is that on the World Wide Web as well?
That is on. It's not. Well, no, it's on the HTTPS. You can also follow me at Joy Story Photo, We Fell in Love Weddings, or at We Wild Weddings as well.
Amazing.
And soon to be probably about another 4 businesses by the end of this year. She'll be everywhere. No, thank you so much. Well, that is all that we have time for this Summit special, number 2 of the series, and we'll be coming back with another one next Monday. But for now, I've been Danny.
I've been Jace.
And I've been Sarah.
See you next week.
Bye.
I'll see you Thursday, actually.
See you next Thursday.
Rude.
Rude.